Hi everyone, hope you're doing well. In today's episode of How Will It Handle, we're going to be throwing the Indesit moon motor into this Zanussi washing machine. It's a bit of a comparison video I want to make between the Smart Tech and this, I suppose, just to see how they kind of both handle it. I have a feeling this machine won't really be able to handle it. I think it's going to handle a lot worse than the Smart. I could be wrong, but you know, we'll see what happens. Without further ado then, let's get straight into it. Whilst I'm waiting for the machine to speed up then, as you know, last time it was on a trampoline and it fell off and crushed the soap drawer and really dented the sides. It does still work, believe it or not, but I've had to put hoses going through the door sill so it can fill up now, as you can probably just about see through the door. You know, even though I don't really like these machines, I will admit, they can really take a beating, even though they don't really handle the best, if that makes sense. Yeah, no, I am quite impressed with it actually, to be fair, apart from the issues I don't really like about these. No, I'll give it to Zanussi then, you know, fair enough. If you can make a machine like this, then so be it. Something went bang, and I think that was the drum support. Jesus Christ, that really did go for it. Let's observe the damage and see what's happened. I don't think that handled as well as the Smart Tech. Yeah, right. Let's just have a look at it. Okay, so the soap drawer obviously opened and the softener piece ejected itself. But looking inside, this is unplugged by the way, looking inside, it's put a massive dent in the drum. And I think the spider's gone now, because if you look there, you can kind of see the drum's got movement between the door sill lip and obviously this rim. I knew the spider was probably going to go on this, not going to lie to you, because of obviously how dirty this machine is. But that can be bent out, which is fine. So, yeah, spider looks a bit gone on it now then. Like I said, I knew it was going to go, but I didn't know it was going to go with this. I think you can kind of see it in there where it's chewed it up a bit. Yeah, interesting. We'll see if we can give it another go then maybe and see what it does. Well, it seems to have tripped the power there. Interesting. Let's go and see why it did. So I've checked in the house and the power's still on, so I'm not entirely sure why it stopped. Unless when the motor fell on the floor, it somehow blew its fuse in its plug. I suppose I can check that and see if it's still alright. But yeah, this machine really did not handle as well as the Smart Tech. It kind of really did not do well. If it still works, I might consider doing the lighter motor from the integrated hot point, the inverter one. But I'll do some investigating and I'll see what I can do. So it turns out it does actually still work. I didn't realise this as I couldn't see the lights in daylight, but it's just flashing the start pause red. It isn't even an error code, it just keeps flashing red. So I'm not entirely sure what that's all about. What if we switch it off? Switch it off, switch it back on. 1200. Is that flashing green? I can't really see. Let's just go, see what it does. Oh, I think I know what's happened actually. The door lock. I think it's broken the door lock. So I think we're gonna have to call it quits for today as it's fallen off. Yeah, let's remove it. It's fallen off both suspension springs. It's dropped the drum completely. Yeah, there's a door lock there, so I'll have a look at that and see what I can see if there's anything wrong with it. The soap drawer is even more broken than it was. It's definitely coming apart now. Better be careful because these wires are live. Yeah, so this Zanussi was an epic fail against the Indesit Moon motor. So the Hotpoint Smart Tech wins in handling the Indesit Moon motor then, I suppose. Granted, that paddle, I guess it was understandable why it came off, because it did kind of roll around a bit before it started to spin. So yeah, I mean, I guess it's kind of understandable why it did fall off the suspension as well, because it was kind of rolling around and it was probably a bit much when it kind of stuck itself to the drum, if that makes sense. Or maybe I'm just making up excuses. You can have your say and tell me what you think of it. Yeah, I don't know, but like I say, we've snapped the spider clean now, so the spins is definitely going to be very loud in this. Without further ado anyways, hopefully I'll get this machine fixed and we make a few more videos of how will it handle. Thanks for watching and I'll see you later.